Hi guys, my name is David. If you are new to my channel, hi, welcome. And if you have been watching my videos for a while now, welcome back. So today I am going to be telling you guys all the novels that I am going to be reading throughout January of 2021. And I am doing this as part of a readathon that me and several other booktubers have actually created. This is called a Bookworm's New Year Readathon. So this is just my TBR for that readathon. And if you're wondering why I am wearing a Christmas sweater, I am currently filming this on the 28th of December, so that is the reason. Also, just so you know what the Bookworm's New Year's Readathon actually is, I will put a picture up here, and a link will be down below to my announcement video, and it will go all through these prompts one by one. And it's still not too late to do this readathon, even now. This is going to be going through the entirety of January, so yeah, without further ado, let's get into the list of all these books I am planning to read in the month of January of 2021. So the first book that I'm going to be reading this month is going to be The Last Wish, which is the first book in the Witcher series. I have a physical copy of it, and I am going to be reading this for the prompts of a book you meant to read in 2020 and top of your TBR. This was one that has been in my room for such a long time, ever since I ordered it online, and it is a brand new copy, although I did get it at a reduced price. I have watched the Netflix miniseries that is based on, and I really liked it, and based on that TV series I bought the book. I'm not sure whether I am going to be reading the entirety of the Witcher series, but I am going to read this book, and if I enjoy it, then I'll read the others. The next book that I am going to be reading this month is going to be The Rithmatist by Brandon Sanderson. I have a physical copy of it, I got it brand new, and I am going to be doing this as part of a buddy read and collaboration with Gregory LaPerche. He's a massive Brandon Sanderson fan, and I am quickly becoming that too. And so we are going to be doing a buddy reads with this book. And the prompt that this book is going to fulfill is a 2021 reading goal, as I am planning to read one Brandon Sanderson book every month. I was also surprised that Greg hasn't actually read this book, as I am pretty sure this doesn't focus on Brandon Sanderson's Cosmere universe, as it's kind of its own standalone thing. So I am really excited about reading it. It's got all these strange pictures in it as well, and it has these illustrations in it, and it's based around a magical school, more or less like Hogwarts, or that's the impression it gives me. That's the school, I presume, all full of towers and castles and all that lovely stuff. So I'm excited to read this. This next one is The Two Towers by J.R.R. Tolkien. This is book 2 in his Lord of the Rings series. I have a physical copy of it here, and it's a second-hand copy. And this is going to be fulfilling the prompts of a physical book left unread the longest. I've had this in my room for God knows how long, so I am pleased to pick it up. And the second prompt that it fulfills is a book you are intimidated by. I mean, it's Lord of the Rings. I mean, enough said. This was one that I wanted to read last year, but as I did a buddy read with Kayla Lenzen on the first book, The Fellowship of the Ring, and I was under the assumption that we were going to be doing a buddy read and collaboration throughout the whole of the series, but she didn't want to do it, and I didn't want to force her to, so I am going to be going through this one solo. This next one I'm going to be reading this month is the first Dreston Files novel, which is called Stormfront. And this is going to fulfill the prompts of a book from a different genre. This is a detective story which has got a fantasy twist on it, as the main character, I believe his name is called Harry Dreston, is a wizard, and this is a detective story, as I said. I have a physical copy of it. I got it brand new, as one of my old friends recommended this book to me, as he thought that this would be something that I would enjoy. I did read this book many years ago. I can't remember when, it was such a long time ago, and I DNF'd it. I'm not sure why. I don't know whether it was, I don't know if it's because of the story or the writing style or the characters. I'm not sure, but I put this book down for some reason. So I have been meaning to pick it up yet again and give it a second chance, and I'm excited to read it. I actually know that this book is not the best in the series, and I am going to be going into it in that frame of mind, but let me know what you think of Stormfront. And next I'm going to be reading is The Colour of Our Souls by Lucia Rancel. I'm pretty sure that's how you say her name. And this is going to fulfill the prompt of read a debut novel. This is written by a fellow booktuber, and this is her first novel. I came across a video where she was talking about the fact that she published this book, and that is how I came to know about it. I will put a picture up here, and the link to that video will be down below, so please check it out. I told her that I will be reading this book this month, and yeah, it should be really good. Not sure what genre this falls under, maybe fantasy, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm excited to read it. And one other thing I'm planning to do this month is I am going to be reading and reviewing, hopefully, fingers crossed, a book that was written by a friend of mine called Leihsing. He sent me his draft of his novel. It's not published yet, and he just wanted me to read it and give him my opinion on it. So I said, look, I'll read it and I'll review it on my channel, and he was really happy about that. I was meant to do it last month, but I didn't have time to get round to it. But I said to him that I'm going to be reading this book this month, and I will be talking about it, so that's going to be something different on my channel. I've also left 2 prompts empty, and as I'm not sure whether I will have time to get to them or not. These are read a book from a POC, person of colour. If I do have time to get to this prompt, the book that I will be reading for it is the second novel in the Binti trilogy, which is called Binti Home. I read the first book last year, really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to read the second book. If I have time, then I will fit it in, but I'm not sure. And the second prompt that I left empty was reread a favourite book from 2011. I wasn't reading in 2011, I started in 2017, but the book that I might read for this prompt is Good Omens, and I will be listening to an audio version of it, as I find it really easy to have an audiobook playing in the background whenever I'm getting ready for the day, like having a wash, and if it's like an evening time when I'm too tired to pick up a physical copy, I can just have it playing in the background. So most likely I will be listening to Good Omens on audio. So that's it, guys. That is my Bookworm's New Year's Readathon TBR, or my January TBR. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Hopefully it hasn't been too long. And if you have any questions about the Readathon, if you are taking part, and if you have any questions about it, please don't hesitate to comment down below or contact me. I will put my Goodreads account down below, so please send me a message if you have any questions whatsoever. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you are new. If you do subscribe, please click on the little bell notification just so you know whenever I upload videos, which are every Monday and Friday. And with all that said, have a fantastic day, and I will see you all in my next video.